So you're talking about the traffic in London?
It's always been bad, traffic in London.
Of course it has, yeah.
But the thing is, it's worse now than it's by...
They've got the ultra-low emission zone bollocks now, haven't they?
Oh, they've got all that. That doesn't stop the traffic. What's stopping the traffic is...
The traffic?
All the bike lanes. Some of the bike lanes are as wide as the old car lanes, because they are the old car lanes.
Yeah, I suppose.
So,
yeah.
That's another lane for cars that can't go down, and then they've all the one-way systems all over the place.
Yeah.
That just make getting anywhere impossible.
Yeah.
It's just ludicrous. I mean, they've left a solicitor, a human rights solicitor, in charge of all that lot.
Thing is though, with London, I mean, if I was there, I'd just catch the tube. You can get about without a car quite easily in London.
I know. But the tubes, you've still got to walk to them to get to them.
Yeah, which is fun, isn't it? If you're there, if you've got
it's fun if you're on holiday.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It's not the same when you're living there and you've got to get to places, and if you're working there in a van, because you've got to be building or doing or plastering or anything else.
I know that, yeah.
It's a nightmare. Electricians, plumbers, they need to be getting to all these places, and it's been made impossible to do. And they all can't afford big brand new vans to qualify for this ULEZ zone. Well, so then they're having to pass that cost over to the customers.
Yeah, but if they've got people like Caldwell there with his £250 million house, you just charge...
It's different. It's different life if you're a multi-billionaire.
Yeah, but then if you're a plumber or whatever, you then start charging £5 a day call-out fee.
That's what I'm saying.
Calm down.
I know, but an ordinary person who's working as a waiter, whose little old car is fucked, and he needs a repairman to come and get him out the shit, and he couldn't afford AA. How's he going to get around to do it all and getting somebody to come and pay for it?
I don't know. I suppose
he isn't.
Well, he can catch a tube, can't he? He or she, I suppose.
You always come up with a stupid answer.
It's not my fucking answer. I'm just saying. But that is what they'll say. He can catch a tube. If he wants to drive into London in his Daimler Jag because he likes his car, then he's fucked, isn't he? But if he's prepared just to walk in or cycle, which is what they want you to do.
Anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, for that.
Well, I do agree with you. Yeah. I haven't driven around London for about 10 years and I won't be driving there again. Probably never drive there again ever in my whole life.
No. Well, you were bored anyway.
I hope so. Yeah. Well, you would. If you got an invitation down to the Houses of Parliament with three of your mates, I bet you'd
I've been invited down to the
I bet you'd be in your car in a flash and...
No, I wouldn't have go down on the train. You know how long it took on the train?
1 hour 20.
Yeah.
To Euston. Yeah. And then it's a tube. Pendolino. Is it still
Pendolino? Yes.
Oh, great, yeah.
Yeah. So why did they need this high-speed train? That is quick. By the time you've got on and read a couple of pages of newspaper, you're there.
Yeah. I agree, yeah.
So what the bloody hell do they need to go any quicker than that? If they won't go quicker than that, just do it on the video thing.
I agree, totally.
It's ridiculous that they wanted to spend all that kind of money on a train system that they didn't need.
Makes me wonder, when I was doing a bit of driving around in a van last week, we went past some of the HS2 stuff around here, and I wonder what they're going to do with that.
Well, they've got to shut it all down.
Just fill it all in and grass it back over.
Yeah.
What about the people who...
They've all been bought off, haven't they? All the people who've been thrown out of the houses.
Yeah, but some of them killed themselves.
Yeah.
They've had farms, lovely farms, and they've forced to sail.
That's right.
And they've killed themselves, some people have around here.
Yes, I know.
Can't bring them back to life, can you?
No.
Bastards.
No. But they don't care.
No, they don't give a shit, yeah. I totally agree.
Just a number.
Just think of all the silly turds. The other thing is, with that HS2, there isn't even a proper station in London, is there? It doesn't terminate.
No, they were supposed to terminate at Euston, aren't they?
Yeah, but it hasn't got its own sort of termination sort of place. No. So it's not even...
It's because it costs so much money to do it.
You can't even have this high-speed thing from Birmingham actually into the central London anyway.
Because it costs so much to do.
It stops like about 20 miles out, doesn't it, or something like that? It's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, there you go. That's HS2. No, we're talking about something else. We're talking about driving around London. Yeah. Ah, well. Yeah, it's going to be shit if you work around there.
I spoke to all the taxi drivers because I was in and out of taxis all the while.
Yeah.
And that's their finding it so difficult to get around.
Yeah.
To get from Euston to the hotel by the on the Thames where it was. It was 23 quid.
That's not bad really for down there. Well, how about it? Okay, it's not 23, it's now 53, Doug. What's better?
Well, it was 10 quid to come back because the traffic was lighter.
Okay, yeah, but down there you're always going to pay like 8 quid for an orange juice, aren't you? It's always going to be expensive. If you go to London thinking you're not going to spend much,
no, you don't do that.
You're deluded.
No, it was 8 quid a pint and 8.5 quid a pint of lager in the Albert Hall, and it was 6.5 quid for half.
Well, I might as well have a pint, aren't you? £8 a pint.
Yeah.
Did you get an Albert Hall pint glass?
No, you got a plastic container.
Oh well.
Oh well. But the taxis were 23 quid to the Albert Hall as well, which is only a couple of miles. And it's such a lot of money. But that's just because the meter's going up and up because of the delays and all the traffic lights and all the... and the traffic is so heavy no matter what time of day or night you go.
Yeah. I've been there, yeah. Oh well. What's the standard?
But I still use trains and taxis. It's much more convenient than trying to drive around and trying to park. And
I think if you're down there for a good reason, it is good fun. It's a good place to go there if you've got a point to be there. But I think you do need like a multi-millionaire uncle who's got a flat who'll let you stay there for free.
Well, the hotel wasn't expensive.
No, it's still not free, is it?
No.
I got a friend who was my ex-Secret Service mate. His uncle was an ex-bank robber, and he had a flat in Kent. He had a flat in the same block of flats that Elton John lived.
All right.
So when we were there years ago, like his uncle said we could stay in his flat.
Yeah.
And he said Elton John lives in this block.
Yeah.
He had gold taps, but he was a convicted bank robber. This guy was.
Well, that'll get you some money at least. You can afford to do things. Not a bad trade, really. You don't get caught.
Well, if you do get caught, you've probably not been caught for the 20 you've done before you got caught, have you? Well, Doug, we haven't done much guitaring, videoing today, have we?
Well, no, because I'm just thinking what I need to do first. I need to get this lined up better before I put a rotating groove in it. And my brain's still a bit muddled.
This is truss rod thing.
It's truss rod jig now.
Isn't this...
Isn't this lovely, yeah.
So it's totally reliant on you getting these... getting it right.
No, I've got it underneath as well, so...
Okay, yeah.
It isn't reliant on that. This... Look, there's them underneath. Can you see them?
I can see them.
Little... So it's just a matter of getting that right. I've got to find a better way than this. Because, like you say, it's hit and miss until I get it right. So
the one at that end, I can see how you got it centred. How can you tell if this is centred here?
Eh?
How can you tell if this one's centred here?
I just measure it.
Measure it, yeah.
Measure it from these.
It doesn't matter if your truss rod's like sort of 1 mil out there, does it?
It doesn't really matter, but I do get it dead in the centre.
Yeah, no, you'll be okay.
It's quite simple to centre it. It's the same as finding the centre of anything. It's the same system.
It's
quite easy to do, that is. The centering is not a problem.
I just go for it. I think it's good enough.
No, I don't think I will. I'm going to make sure it's dead right. I think there's a better way of doing it, and I think I might have missed it. I think I'd probably been better off planting it down that way and putting the groove in from the other side.
Why?
Because you're hitting a flat surface then.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
So I'm thinking of rethinking it out at the moment.
You know what you could do? How about this? Turn it upside down. Get one of these in, fill it full of fucking expandable foam, and then cut it out so that when you put the next neck in, it can only fit in the exact hole that you've created. How about that?
How about you shut your face?
Not like creating a mould.
It won't work.
Yeah, you're just jealous because you haven't thought of it. I think that'd work.
Well, it might work if all the necks, the pieces of wood that you're putting in are exactly the same.
I thought they were.
Well, they will be.
If you make them the same.
Well, if I made them the same. But why did you make the blanks exactly the same as each other when you can carve them and everything else?
Because it makes it easier just to. I'm sure when Fender they make everything exactly the same and then change it at a later date.
No, it's like I said to you before. It's better to come in that way, so that that's flat onto a flat jig.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Yeah. Well, couldn't you just turn it upside down and put something in here that holds it in place, that like sort of bolts it down?
I'm still thinking how to do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't waste this box thing you've made.
I'm not wasting the box.
No, it's upside down.
I could use it still like that and put a plastic plate on it so it all lines up with that.
Yeah, sounds like.
And once I've cut the groove in the plastic plate and then groove in that, then that can stay like that all the while. And I just line it all up with the plastic plates each time.
Yeah, I'd do that then.
Yeah, I'll think about that.
Excellent. Oh, look at that.
But the first thing I've got to do is change this belt.
Okay.
Seen better days.
If you put a new one on, the first time you try and sand something, it'll fly you across the room.
Well, I won't do that.
Take your arm off.
Well, the last one did me fingers and broke my hand, and I'm still in suffering from 10 years later. That was the worst pain I've ever experienced, I think, that.
Yes, the colours of like falling off a motorbike without a leather jacket on it, like 1,000 miles an hour.
Like a steam train.
Yeah.
Really bad thing. I need to get some more belts.
I thought they were the belts down there.
They were all the old worn out ones.
Are they no good then? Oh,
well, they're okay for metal now.
Oh.
Now that they've been used for this.
Those look like they got like bits of gravel glued to them. Take your arm off. I bet you don't have reps coming around anymore, do you? Selling you these things.
No, he's been sacked because he hasn't got making enough money to come.
That's what I mean, yeah, it's all online now, isn't it? Up to you just to go online and order.
Everything's online. Bloody awful.
The wonderful internet.
Yeah. But there's loads of people lose their jobs, don't they?
Yeah, it's going to get worse as well.
Eh?
I bet this AI bullshit will totally fuck more people up. Well, I like how the centrifugal force sort of pushes it down. Did you make this?
No, I had it made for me.
Okay.
It was copied off a Shepak one I had from the factory.
But you could have made that in 2 minutes, couldn't you?
No, I couldn't. I haven't got all them components.
All right.
I
said the thing.
It's really solid. Look at the thickness of the metal.
No, I meant.
It's heavy engineered. This.
I meant this, just the wood.
Oh, I made this top.
Yeah, I know you didn't make that.
Yeah, this was heavily engineered down what's it called now?
Called me silly, but you cut this out roughly, then you just basically pushed it against this.
No, I cut it up the same. I cut it out.
No,
like
but then
that.
if you just push it against here,
and just wear it through.
Wear it on.
I didn't do that.
Exactly.
I just cut it out on the bandsaw. Because you can work out the diameter of that just with a ruler.
Yeah.
So that was quite simple.
Yeah, not hard.
But this is, it's lasted 33 years now.
33, bloody hell.
And this was the second-hand motor when it was putting on.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, it's a bit, what's that word?
Keith Robinson.
No, there's what's that term for like art that's like just made by like out of bits of rubbish?
Yeah.
What's it called?
No idea.
Oh God, can't remember. You know, I saw on the internet the other week that there's been a study that said that people over 50 have had exponentially had their brain power affected since COVID. COVID has affected people who are over 50.
Concentration, yeah.
More.
Guaranteed.
So I've definitely suffered.
Yes, but you didn't start out with a brain, did you? You were quite lucky.
Pretty sharp up till COVID. And then I've just become like just brain dead.
Yeah.
So apparently, like sort of some long COVID itself have affected the over 50s brains, and also alcohol consumption during lockdown. Over 50s, it's just monged people out.
I didn't drink.
No, but people who did just caned it. Some people just went nuts, didn't they?
I don't know. I didn't know about that.
No, apparently he did. Yeah, did.
Well, I didn't.
Intake of alcohol was just went to stratospheric.
Well, I didn't. It didn't affect me. It didn't affect me at all.
Yeah, I mean neither, but yeah. Anyway, unless it's just age. I suppose the thing is, as you get older, you'll obviously know more about this than me, but you just don't know if it's just age.
You're getting old at the same rate.
Yeah, I know, but you just don't know if it's age, do you? You know, it's like my dad used to say, I need to go to the doctors, get this leg fixed, and say, well, okay, that's great, we will take you there, but what if it's just like, that's how your leg is now? And you go, no, I want it fixing. But what if it can't be fixed? And it always aches. Well, no, he can fix it. You know, he wouldn't accept it.
Well, I was going in the hotel. You'd like this because it was up some steps to the hotel. 2 little layers of steps, 2 rows.
Layers of steps.
Rows of steps. They're only about 7 steps on each one.
Yeah.
So you've got 7 steps up and 7 steps up and a little flat bit in the middle. And I've got my suitcase.
Yeah.
And I'm going up there. And this bloke, who was the same age as me, said, "Excuse me, son, I'll give you a hand with that." And he took my suitcase up to the top.
Was he like the concierge or something?
Well, I was holding. No, he was just one of the customers. He'd got his own case with him as well.
How do you know he's the same age as you?
Well, he looked the same
Just
age.
guessed.
And I couldn't, my knees, because since I fell over and twatted that one in,
Yeah.
it's so swollen now with fluid
yeah.
that I can't fucking bend them properly. And
Well, it's just the way it is. I mean,
they're agonising. So I'm going up like a crippo, and I'm going up there.
Well,
He took my case up for me. He said, "Excuse me, son, I'll give you a hand with that."
it's just natural selection, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Bill, when I used to go around Bill Middleton's house, his mum's house years ago, she was like 90 odd, and she'd be running while we were inside playing the guitar. She'd be running around outside chopping wood up. Yeah. She had hands of like a Russian farmer.
Yeah.
You know, she was like 94. Very hardy. Then just dropped down dead.
Oh, I should tell you what you haven't seen. Phil Ector's guitar.
I thought you made it for him about 18 years ago.
I did. I made it for him.
For his birthday, 60th or something.
Yeah, something like that.
60th?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, must be a few years ago. No offence to him.
It says his favourite guitar, he says.
Very nice, yeah.
And it's lovely, isn't it? And it sounds nice. But he thinks the neck's too fat for him.
Okay.
Because he didn't have any input on them when I was building it. His wife ordered it for him.
Yeah, it was a surprise, wasn't it?
Now, this is lovely thin neck, and it plays nice. And it's such a shame because I've got to scrape all that finish off.
It's thinnish. Yes, actually, that's quite nice.
It's a lovely neck.
It gets a bit thicker up there, obviously. But
no, it wasn't up there. It was on about. It was down here.
I'll have to text him, ask him what he's doing.
And it's easy to play.
Does sound quite nice.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's doing now. Is he just playing in the house, or is he?
No idea.
Is he playing with people?
But I have no idea what I've got to do to this.
Well, you do.
Me, I do. Yeah, but I don't want to. I really don't want to cut into it.
Well, tell him no then.
I know I haven't done that. Because
Well,
he just won't play it, will he? He says it's too. It really doesn't feel too thick. It's only 21 there, and 23 there.
Yeah, it feels quite nice.
It feels nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'll have a play when I stop filming.
Yeah.
Jolly good.
I've got to do that, and I don't want to do it. I've been reluctant to look at it yet. I mean, I know I've got to do it, but I don't want to. I will do it.
Fuck me, and you call me.
And I've got loads of stuff that keeps turning up.
You call me complicated.
I've got that. I don't know what to do with that thing. All the electrics are bollocks on it.
It's very bright, isn't it?
Ovation. It says ovation.
Don't like ovations.
Well,
I'd send that back.
but they don't like you. And I've got that one that's coming with all big holes in it.
Okay.
I've got to do, and I've got that dobro thing at the back there. I've got to make into a guitar.
So
you know the metal one.
I don't know what the dobro is, Doug. For God's sake.
It's a dobro.
I do know what a dobro is.
Have you heard of them?
Yes, I have.
Don't go in any further because you'll step on things.
Excuse me. If any of us is going to fall over and like smash a guitar off, it's going to be you. Who's that great big scalloped Stratocaster at the back?
That one on the left. That's David Morris.
He's had from the 14th fret scalloped beyond belief.
Yeah. Anyway.
There's that Hofner that you were doing the other week.
Yeah, it's done.
It's finished, yeah. Lovely. Is that Dave the apprentice's 12-string Gibson?
He wants it.
Oh, I thought it was his.
No, it's Clive Lancaster's.
Clive, okay. And then you got a limited guitar there. That black thing looks like a Les Paul. It's probably quite nice.
Every few months or every year he phones up, says how much is it? Every same script, I'll come over for it tomorrow.
How much is what?
Ask me how much the repair is.
The 12-string?
No, that limited one.
You mean
before the pandemic?
Sorry, my camera stopped.
He actually slung it at me in the Raven, drunk. He said, "Fix that."
Okay. Well,
don't care how much it costs.
Surely he must. Why didn't he come back for it? What's
He's a drunk.
Well, I'll have it then.
There's everybody. It's such a good guitar.
Yeah, but even if you were drunk, you can still get your mate to pick you up and come over and get your guitar.
You would think that, wouldn't you?
If you're pissed,
yeah.
you still know you've left stuff places.
I'd say he's in the same realm as Nick Bowers.
Ah, okay. Wonder what happened if you forgive this level of talk, but if you drop down dead now,
yeah.
How will anybody know like whose guitar that is?
No idea.
Because whoever's your executor, it's going to be like this, isn't it? I want my guitar back. Which one is it?
Well, they're all there. They're all written down.
The black one. How do you know it's yours? Well, I'm telling you, it's not good enough. It's going to be a world of hell for somebody.
Yeah.
Ah, well.
La-di-da. Must be the same with anything. If you take some shoes into Timpson's and you die, somebody's going to turn up and say demand them back.
Yeah, but if I took a pair of trainers into a shop and the person passed away, it'd be different if I took like a fucking £4,000 guitar in somewhere. That I'll need for my deluxe show next week.
Yeah, this is fixed anyway, yeah.
Yeah, you could do as well. I've got another idea. To have an evening of entertainment with people, your customers. They don't have to be like great players or anything, just like lovely people with who are excited to play, you know. So like for example, I don't know how good this Jumbo Jet guy is. He could be 10 times better than me, or could be not very good.
No, he's good.
Yeah. Okay, so he's perfectly
good rhythm.
Perfectly good enough to play in a band live. So
yeah.
So some of the entertainment of this deluxe an evening with Doug Wilkes, which I mentioned earlier, we could have a bit of that. Although logistically that might be a bit of a problem.
So yeah, I've got to do quite a few repairs today and I've got to get on with them, but...
Yeah, I'm going to go in a second anyway. I'm going to go home, eat some biscuits.
Do you know, I was wondering about the Coppenhall Club tonight, and the old House at Home's got an open mic on, which isn't open mic, it's karaoke now, what is it? You sing to music back.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know whether, I used to like going down there, you know, just to keep my voice oiled up, basically. And
good on there then.
I might just nip down there, see how it's like. Might be terrible, it still might be nice.
I think nights like that depends on who's running it, doesn't it?
Yeah. But you never know if you don't try, do you? Well, to see if
depends how much you want to get out.
Well, I was thinking I could try different songs out than I do. I've been thinking of learning, and I could try them out, save me learning them then, wouldn't it?
No.
I did a song with Julie Nichols, she asked me to do once, and and I can't remember what it was. But it was a Johnny Mathis song, I think, so I'll look up his songs and see what it was, and then I might go down there and just sing that and see if I can...
By the rivers of Babylon.
It wasn't that, that was Boney M, you knob.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Johnny Mathis.
Johnny Mathis.
When a Child is born.
Yeah. He was a classical trained singer. He done all the opera.
He done opera. Thing is though, if you went to the old house at home karaoke night for the next 10 years, you'd still forget the song.
No, but I could see if I can reach him.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. That's if they've got the songs you want to do on their system.
Well, these normally have shit systems with a shitty mic, don't they?
Yeah, it's probably all bloody Beyonce and I don't know. I don't even know any artists anymore. Yeah, dear.
There's still something bothering me on that bit, that section there. Something's not sanding out flat.
Get some more of your welding juice on it then.
I'm going to. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Fingerful. I'll glue myself finger
You're
to it.
For trouble there.
I know. He who dares, Rodney. Oh, it's gummed up.
Do-de-do. Is that road still shut with the water ingress?
Yes, it is, but I saw, last night I came past, because I went up the sheet anchor and the gate was down. I don't know where it still is.
What do you mean the gate?
It was down yesterday.
I might have a go then, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll risk it.
Well, I'm going to risk it tomorrow.
Well, we can only risk it if the gate is down.
No, because I'll carry on if it's not.
Yeah, if the barrier's down, you can risk it.
Yeah, if the barrier's down, I'll go on it, and if the barrier's up, I'll carry on and go to the end and turn left.
Exactly.
I can't believe what God has done.
I thought you were singing I Can't Believe. Is that Tiffany? Running just as fast as we can.
Oh, that thing.
Some old girly pop girl thing. Tiffany. I think we're alone. I think we're alone now.
And you took your arms around me and we cuddled to the ground and then you say, I think we're alone now. Yeah. I think she started out singing in shopping malls, didn't she?
I don't know.
Apparently.
She's probably got 50 million in the bank, and she's probably very happy. Those are the days when you can sell a few records and make a ton of money. Mind you, I think there's plenty of people making money now, you know, off streaming.
I don't know.
No, I think there are.
You have to sell 400 million streamers.
No, you don't. I watched a couple of videos yesterday, these artists, and they were doing like, if you know what to do, they're making like tens of thousands a month. There's one guy who's saying, I'm doing 4 million a month with Apple, which came in at about 6 grand, 7 million a month with Spotify, which came in at something like 20 grand or something, and then he talked about another couple of platforms, and he was, at the end he went, I'm doing about, last month or whatever, $74,000. And he ain't even touring or anything, it's just recording and then uploading and streaming. Just know how to get all the listens, you know. Must be quite nice if you were like a young person now, with the ability to be musical and the interest to interact with the internet. You could probably be quite wealthy.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do. I don't want
to. Playing Dario G a lot on Radio 2.
No, I don't know what he does.
Well, he had 8 records, didn't he?
Yeah, no, I can't remember any of his hits.
Anyway, they've been playing them. I think that's my invoice there.
Could be.
Could be.
You can just submit that against tax, Doug.
Who knows? Something good on a block on a beach under a tree.
Fiddly-dee.
I know there's a miracle you
I take it you've got a dealer account with them.
You wouldn't think so.
Don't you get a discount?
Don't think so, not much.
That's bullshit. Then again, I bet their bills have gone up about 5 million times, haven't they? With this wonderful cost of living.
Them capacitors were £19 each.
Don't be daft. Mind you then again, if that's what they cost, that's what they cost.
£19 each, 38 quid, 36 for two. With the VAT and everything, it's £46. Two capacitors.
Well, if you have good components, you have to pay for them there. Do.
Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming, something good.
This could be a new
mineral oil, though.
This is a new low for us. I'm filming you reading an invoice to yourself.
220 quid it cost me for them 3 packets of capacitors, and there was 10 altogether.
Yeah.
10 capacitors.
10 lovely high quality capacitors.
Switchcraft toggle switches are 20 quid each.
Bloody hell. Yeah, well, fair enough. Yeah.
Plus VAT and everything, which is £48 for two, £48.82 for two.
Yeah.
So that's where all my money's gone.
Well, can't take it with you.
You cannot.
Is Sean in any rush for his Les Paul guitar?
Well, he knows better than being in a rush.
Oh yeah, stuff.
He's got other things to keep himself occupied, hasn't he?
Well, you want to get it sold to him before he crashes his bloody helicopter.
Ah.
Has the other one got an owner lined up?
Yes, he's paid a deposit.
Excellent. Is he in a rush? Or does he not know you?
Well, none of them are in a rush, are they? Nobody's in a rush.
No, but does he?
It's the right time.
Does the other guy know you?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That's there's only one of them that's speculative. The others are ordered. Okay. Yeah, there it is. £1,381.94. That's 1,400 quid in English.
Bargain. It is what it is.
Little box. So I better get working on it.
Yeah, I'm
making
gonna go.
these guitars.
But fall asleep, right, Doug?
Okay.
If I was you, I'd make yourself another drink, and then crack on.
Yes, I will do. What time is it? Oh, I've got 3 more hours.
What
yet.
time is it?
It's only 3:45. I've got
Jesus, I
loads
better
of
get going.
I might put a shaping
Right,
in Mr. Will's guitar today.
A shaky.
A shaping in the neck.
A shaping.
Yeah.
Excellent. He'll love to hear that. Yeah. I'm gonna go. See you later.
See you in a minute.